Our question for the day is, when is it time to fire my accountant? So I have actually had to fire my accountant before, and I can tell you some of the things that I learned in hindsight about firing an accountant and getting a new accountant. So I think a lot of us, when we start out in private practice, we get a recommendation from somebody, we're like, oh, hey, I need an accountant, and another private practice friend or a friend or family member gives you a referral and recommendation. That's what happened to me. And, one thing that I really want to make clear to everybody is that when you're in private practice and you're doing well, you're going to have to pay taxes. It's just one of those things. So, get used to it, get comfortable with, taxes, understand that this is going to happen. But at the same time, you want to pay the appropriate amount of taxes. So if you feel like you're paying a lot of taxes, I want you to get a second opinion before you fire your accountant. That would be my first recommendation, is that if things don't feel right? You're a therapist, you intuitively know things. You're like, some of this doesn't feel right. Something feels weird. Let me, get a second opinion. So get a second opinion before you fire your account, because listen, you might just be unhappy with paying the amount of taxes you pay. Maybe you're in a state that has high income tax. There's a lot of different things that may go into paying taxes. I wouldn't say I'm happy about the amount of taxes I'm paying in this current moment, but I also know that it's comparable to the income that, the practice is bringing in and that I'm bringing home. So it makes sense. And get that second opinion and ask, that accountant that you're getting the second opinion from, if if the taxes look right, if they would be doing anything different, if they had any different kind of recommendations, if they offer any different kind of services. I want you to review what kind of services your accountant offers. Do they simply just do your tax, do your quarterly taxes and yearly taxes once a year? Do they meet with you? Can you call them and ask them for help? I think one thing that I've learned through this pandemic is the importance of an accountant. My accountant helped me do the PPP loan. He helped me do a lot of the different things that were offered. And that was really helpful to me because, one, I was trying to run my practice still, and it felt really overwhelming. And to have that off my plate was really helpful. And so how helpful is your accountant? Do you have regular meetings? Are they offering to do your QuickBooks or accounting for you? Do they serve as your CFO for your company? Or are they just serving as your somebody who does your taxes, which, not that you could do it when you're doing a business, but it's really not offering you that much. So I want you to sit down, review that services that your accountant is offering. And I want you to take a look at some other accounting firms and what they offer. I know a really popular one that people talk about in a lot of Facebook groups is Green Oak Accounting. They are a full service accounting firm. I don't use them personally. I know that, I know Jenny Scott Miller. She is also an accountant and she's offering services. She's been wonderful through this process with the loans and the help regarding, the pandemic. And so there are a lot of options out there. Just research what they offer, right? And maybe your accountant is offering what they're offering and it's not going to make sense. And then I also want you to get quotes, right? Like money talks, how much is your accountant charging you for all of the services? Is it comparable to what other accountants charge in your area or even across the state, right? You want to make sure you're getting a good deal. This is where you're going to have a smart practice. You're not just going to take whatever quote people give you and say, okay, that's fine. No, you want to build a smart practice. And one way to build a smart practice is to make sure that you have competitive rates for the services that you're getting. So I just want to take a moment to thank our sponsor, TherapyNotes. If you are looking for an electronic health record that is very competitive and offers a lot of services, especially to help you run a hybrid practice, whether you want to run a practice in person, in office, or some kind of in between, right? These are interesting times. And so TherapyNotes makes it easy because you can easily send paperwork through the portal. They have a telehealth option now. You can take payments and bill through there, and your clients get reminders. So it's a full service electronic health record. So I'd like you to check out TherapyNotes. So going back to when is it time to fire your accountant, there's really no clear way. But if you're not happy with the services that you're getting, you're not feeling like you're getting your money's worth and you're not getting your time's worth, and that you're still having to do things that maybe you don't want to do, or you're questioning, am I paying the right amount of taxes? And then I want you to go ahead and get that second opinion. And if you'd like that second opinion, then go ahead and fire your accountant. Okay, everybody, I'm here most days at 3 p.m. answering your questions. I'll see you soon. Bye.